All right, biology class, welcome to section 10-2, cell division. Mr. Worley here. Let's talk about our objectives for the chapter. We want to name the main events of the cell cycle. And we want to describe what happens during the 4 phases of mitosis. There's only 2 objectives here, but they are pretty beefy. They are pretty big and fat. You're going to need to learn a lot of vocabulary words, and you might want to draw a few pictures to help you learn the processes that are being described. Once again, we're going to shoot for a no-notes quiz tomorrow. It's not going to be easy, and if you don't know the names and what's happening, if you don't know your vocab and the process that are happening, it's going to be hard for you. Our lecture exercises are page 249, numbers 1 through 4, and section assessment 1 through 5. And it's a big assignment. This is the biggest part of our chapter. So, be ready, and let's get going. Make sure you have your textbook, and make sure you're in a good state of mind. Here we go. Before we start, let's talk about our vocabulary. We have a lot. Mitosis, cytokinesis, chromatid, centromere, interphase, cell cycle, prophase, centriole, spindle, metaphase, anaphase, telophase. Woo! You might want to get out some paper and make some flashcards, or you might want to make a folding study guide to help you with this vocabulary. It is important. You need to know it to be successful. All right, moving right along. Cell division. What do you think would happen if a cell were simply to split into 2 without any advanced preparation? Would each daughter cell have everything it needed to survive? Because each cell has only one set of genetic information, the answer is no. Every cell must first copy its genetic information before the cell division begins. Each daughter cell then gets a complete copy of that information. In most prokaryotes, the rest of the process of cell division is simple matter of separating the contents of the cells into 2 parts. In eukaryotes, the cell division is more complex and occurs in 2 main stages. The first stage, division of the cell nucleus, is called mitosis. The second stage, division of the cytoplasm, is called cytokinesis. Okay, some two vocab words, and you can write them down in your notes like this. I recommend making a flowchart, and you can say stage 1, mitosis, and mitosis is the division of the nucleus. Okay, and then the next stage is cytokinesis, and that is the division of the cytoplasm. Okay. And then in your notes later on you can break these down into 4 or 5 different steps. Well, let's keep going. Chromosomes. In eukaryotic cells, remember eukaryotic means they have a nucleus and they're more complicated than prokaryotic cells. The genetic information that has passed from one generation of cells to the next is carried by chromosomes. Chromosomes are made up of DNA, which carries a cell's coded genetic information and proteins. The cells of every organism have a specific number of chromosomes. The cells of fruit flies, for example, have 8 chromosomes. Human cells have 46 chromosomes, and carrot cells have 18 chromosomes. Chromosomes are not visible in most cells except during cell division. And this is a great quiz question. When are chromosomes visible? Well, they're visible during cell division. This is because the DNA and protein molecules that make up chromosomes are spread throughout the nucleus. At the beginning of cell division, however, chromosomes condense into compact, visible structures that can be seen through a light microscope. Well before cell division, each chromosome is replicated or copied. Because of this, each chromosome consists of 2 identical sister chromatids, vocab word, as shown in figure 10.3. When the cell divides, Sorry. When the cell divides, the sister chromatids separate from each other. One chromatid goes to each of the two new cells. And in your book, we can see the sister chromatids. Here's the centromere, that's a vocab word too, which connects the sister chromatids. Here's one sister chromatid, and here's the other sister chromatid. Basically, they are copies of one chromosome. A chromosome kind of looks like this. And when it gets copied, then it looks like this. And these are sister chromatids. Okay. So far, okay. Let's go to the next video.